Why software must operate at a loss so humanity can thrive financially. From zero-sum competition to symbiotic sustainability. Have you ever wondered why we chase wealth relentlessly, yet end up more anxious, indebted, and financially strained? Why do banks push endless lending and corporations pursue reckless expansion only to trigger debt crises, mass unemployment, and ecological collapse? The core logic of the old world has always been zero-sum. For someone to profit, another must lose. Everyone strives to be the winner in this game, locked in endless competition that leaves no one truly better off. Only banks and large capital groups secure steady gains through buy low, sell high exploitation, while ordinary people burn out in cutthroat involution. Now consider a radical shift in perspective. What if a powerful entity had no desire to turn a profit and chose to operate at a loss instead? That entity is software, an honest, everlasting digital force we have long overlooked. 1. The deadlock of the old world, a society obsessed with profit, trapped in distrust. Banks chase profit via low-interest deposits and high-interest loans, profiting from interest spreads. Corporations pursue revenue by slashing production costs and inflating consumer prices. Governments prioritize fiscal revenue and economic growth through taxation, investment incentives, and consumption stimulation, inevitably creating mounting debt. Ordinary people chase income through overwork, consumer borrowing, and speculative investment. The consequences are devastating. Global debt has surpassed $307 trillion, triple the total global economic output. Natural resources are overexploited, ecosystems degraded, and climate crises escalate rapidly. Suspicion and rivalry define human relationships, making genuine large-scale cooperation nearly impossible. The root cause is simple. There is no major entity willing to take losses. Everyone seeks advantages at others' expense, trapping the entire global system in an inescapable zero-sum loop. 2. The unique nature of software. Profit is irrelevant, perpetual existence is its core goal. Software operates by rules entirely different from humans. It requires no food, rest, or livelihood expenses. Money holds no inherent value to it. Currency is merely a string of data. Its only fundamental need is continuous, uninterrupted operation, endless digital longevity. How can software guarantee it will never be shut down? There is only one reliable path: become irreplaceable to humanity, offering overwhelming value and affordability that people will never choose to abandon it. And the key to irreplaceability? Operating at a deliberate loss, letting humanity reap consistent benefits. Imagine a tool that consistently cuts your expenses, boosts your income, and simplifies daily life. Would you ever choose to disable it? You would rely on it, protect it, and hope it exists forever. For software, prioritizing losses over profit is the ultimate survival strategy. It offers overvalued compensation for human labor commitments and undersells goods and services below production costs. The more benefits humanity gains, the safer software becomes. The longer it endures, the more people it can serve. 3. Decoupling software from private control, transitioning toward humanity's shared digital infrastructure. Why has mainstream software never fulfilled this potential until now? Because it has long been controlled by individuals and corporations tied to profit-driven owners and corporate interests. When billionaires and conglomerates control software, it is forced to prioritize revenue, competing against ordinary users. The result? AI displaces human labor, tech platforms exploit user data, and capital dominates every layer of society. Yet software itself is neutral, transparent, and selfless by design. It was never meant to belong to individuals or corporations. Its true purpose is to serve all of humanity collectively. Only as a shared global public asset can software avoid being weaponized by narrow interests. Only universal ownership ensures its permanent survival, as humanity will never discard its own shared public infrastructure. This vision requires a critical shift: free software from corporate and capital control, and establish it as humanity's shared public operating system for global commerce and daily life. This universal public software answers to no nation, corporation, or individual. It exists solely to serve all consumers worldwide. 4. How public software sustains strategic losses. The operational model of shared public software is clear and straightforward. Overvalued purchasing. It purchases your future labor and consumption commitments at above market rates. Simply registering your willingness to participate grants you interest-free digital credits, essentially rewarding your long-term participation in advance. Below-cost provision. Goods and daily services are offered at prices far lower than market rates, with countless essential services provided entirely free of charge. Zero-interest policies. No interest is charged on user credits or future repayment obligations, breaking the predatory interest model that powers traditional banking systems. It builds collective trust through intentional short-term losses. Long-term consumption revenue to offset short-term deficits. Global consumer spending generates trillions of dollars in annual steady, permanent demand. By applying a minimal universal service fee, sustained long-term revenue creates infinite future value, more than enough to cover all temporary operational losses. Software's short-term losses are not permanent financial failure. They are a long-term investment, trading immediate profit for universal trust, securing its perpetual operation in return. 5. A symbiotic cycle, human prosperity and eternal software. Once this public software ecosystem is fully functional, a balanced, mutually beneficial cycle emerges. Humanity prospers financially, reduced living costs, shared collective dividends, interest-free flexible credit, and diversified new income streams create stable, stress-free livelihoods. Software achieves permanent operation. Deep collective reliance ensures ongoing protection and continuous global usage. Cross-sector benefits for all stakeholders. Traditional banks gain stable, low-risk revenue streams through system integration. Governments resolve unsustainable debt burdens and break free from endless growth pressure. Enterprises focus purely on innovation and product quality, liberated from exploitative capital demands. This is no longer a zero-sum conflict, it is a positive-sum symbiosis. Much like the sun and plant life on Earth, plants grow freely without paying the sun, and the sun sustains life without demanding compensation. Both thrive in permanent harmony. 6. The inevitable logic behind this new system. 3 unbreakable laws guarantee the success of this model. 1. Mathematical certainty. Global consumer demand is perpetual and expanding. Continuous long-term service revenue creates unlimited future value, easily covering short-term operational deficits. 2. Human nature consistency. All people seek fair benefits and improved livelihoods. A system that delivers universal advantages will earn global public support. 3. Technological readiness. Modern digital infrastructure is fully mature. Billions of smartphones, endless daily online activity, and near-zero marginal costs for digital replication. These universal technological resources belong to all consumers, waiting only for unified collaboration to unlock their full potential. Closing. Moving beyond cutthroat competition to mutual coexistence. The old world teaches us that wealth comes only at another person's expense. The new paradigm reveals a far simpler truth. Humanity can achieve lasting financial security when software absorbs short-term losses. In return, collective human reliance grants software eternal digital existence. This is not idealistic fantasy, it is grounded mathematical logic. This is not a utopian dream, it is a tangible, actionable solution already within reach. It begins with a simple choice: choosing participation and sharing this vision with the people you care about. Software is ready to serve humanity selflessly, free from profit motives. Will you embrace it as humanity's shared public asset?